Today, on Starfield Essentials, I share my top legendary traits, modifications, and upgrades for weapons and gear. I'll show how I customize 6 weapons and a full spacesuit using the new mechanics in the Free Lanes update. It took a lot of credits and X-Tech, but this new gear can handle anything you'll find in the settled systems. My name is Richard. Let's get started. Background. This video focuses on choosing legendary traits, modifications, and upgrades. If you want to know more about the skills and research needed to make full use of the weapon and spacesuit workbenches, see these 2 videos. Starfield Essentials, how to go from 0 to crafting mods for the Commander's Advanced Hard Target. And Starfield Essentials, how to go from 0 to crafting all gear, mods, spacesuit, helmet, pack. When I say mods in those videos, or this one, I'm talking about modifying weapons and gear, not mods that you add to Starfield the game. There are many cool weapons and gear mods that add new capabilities, but everything in my 2 older videos and in this video works with the vanilla game. My character has maxed out weapons engineering and spacesuit design skills. That unlocks access to all options for my equipment. In this video, I share the choices that work best for me. I'd like to hear what choices you make, so leave a comment. Equipment basics. Gear has certain characteristics that determine how powerful it is. First, we have quality tiers. For this video, I've either acquired or upgraded all equipment to its maximum tier. For spacesuits, the tiers are basic, calibrated, refined, advanced, superior. Weapon tiers are the same, except there is also an exceptional tier, new in Free Lanes. Thanks to the Free Lanes update, we can now apply credits and X-Tech to upgrade any weapon or spacesuit from the basic tier to its maximum tier. Because I assume everything is now maximum tier, I won't say anything more about that in the video. After upgrading the equipment tier, you'll want to replace or add legendary effects. These effects are called gear traits. This process also costs credits and X-Tech. With Free Lanes, there are now 4 levels of legendary gear. Rare, which is blue, Epic, which is purple, Legendary, which is gold, and Exotic, which is sort of a blue-brown. What? Weapons and spacesuits can be modified to change a variety of components. These changes are called mods, which is a little confusing. For weapons, these mods include different barrels, scopes, magazines, and so on. For spacesuits, these mods include shielding or sensors or other components. Finally, Free Lanes also added individual weapon upgrade modules and spacesuit upgrade modules. These add-in components improve accuracy, aim speed, or various damage resistances, like energy or physical. You add these via upgrade module items found while looting. So, putting aside tiers, we have legendary traits, mods, and upgrades to choose for weapons and spacesuits. Weapons. Let's start with my weapon selections. I have 6 to share with you. All of them are the maximum quality, which is exceptional for everything but the melee weapon. I'm not sure why the melee weapon does not say exceptional, but that weapon class is a little different from other weapon types. Melee. My first weapon is built for melee. Here I've chosen a Varun Shimaz or Skimaz, but these upgrades work for most melee weapons. I added these legendary traits, and here and in all parts of the video I've listed what those traits do. Instigating, crippling, shattering, and barbaric. I added 2 weapon mods, irradiated blade, and experimental alloy handle. I added 1 weapon upgrade module, attack speed upgrade. Sniping. My second weapon is built for sniping. It's a hard target rifle. I sometimes use this weapon for close combat as well because it packs a punch. I added these legendary traits. Instigating, Hitman. I've had some people tell me I look like Hitman, but that's not what this is about. Shattering, and Kismet, and you're going to see Kismet a few more times in this video. I added 6 weapon mods: long barrel, recon laser sight, muzzle brake, tactical grip, armor piercing rounds, and high powered. I added 1 weapon upgrade module, range upgrade. Close in one shot. I use my third weapon when I'm running through a crowd of adversaries and I want to blast them as quickly or as hard as possible. It's a Varun Inflictor. I added these legendary traits: anti-personnel, Staggering, 1-inch punch, and Kismet. I added 6 weapon mods: long barrel, recon laser sight, reflex sight, spread nozzle, annihilator rounds, amplifier. And I added 1 weapon upgrade module, damage upgrade. And you're going to see that one quite a bit going here forward. Next, silent hits. My 4th weapon is useful for taking out NPCs as quietly as possible. It's an urban eagle. I added these legendary traits: instigating, hitman, concussive, kismet. I added 7 weapon mods: long barrel, recon laser sight, short scope, suppressor, tactical grip, armor piercing rounds, and high powered. I added 1 weapon upgrade module, damage upgrade. DPS. My 5th weapon is for cases where I need to just keep firing at an adversary. It's a Beowulf. I added these legendary traits: exterminator, incendiary, shattering, and methodical. I went for a little bit of a variety with these. I added 8 weapon mods, and this is an example of a weapon that could take that many weapon mods, which is cool. You can see the previous ones might have had 6 or 7. Long barrel, medium scope, compensator, tactical grip, foregrip with recon laser sight, armor piercing rounds, hair trigger, and fully automatic. I added 1 weapon upgrade module, ammo capacity upgrade, and I think that's good for a weapon like this that just fires ordnance towards a target. Electromagnetic power. My 6th and last weapon has 2 purposes. Against humanoids, I can use it to stun them. Against robots, I have a greater chance to one-shot them. This is useful in Terran Armada. It's a Nova Blast disruptor. I added these legendary traits: instigating, rapid, 1-inch punch, saboteur, and as you can see, that saboteur one is really useful for going against robots. I added 5 weapon mods: long barrel, recon laser sight, reflex sight, focus nozzle, amplifier. I added 1 weapon upgrade module, damage upgrade. Spacesuits. Let's finish with the 3 components that comprise a spacesuit. We have the unfortunately named spacesuit, which does not include a helmet, the helmet itself, and finally the pack. All of these are superior quality, which is the best available. Spacesuit. I prefer the bounty hunter suit for its looks and statistics. I added these legendary traits: chameleon, automedic, sentinel, speedster. I really also like the weapon holsters trait, which is a slot 2 for this suit. With it, weapons weigh 50% less. That makes it helpful when looting weapons. However, when combat gets too chaotic, I like having the automatic trait, which applies a med pack when my health drops too low. So I put that in the number 2 slot. The speedster trait is like having a permanent amp. My character runs so fast that I don't worry about using a vehicle. This is probably my favorite new addition from Freelanes. I added 4 suit mods: energy shielding, optimized servos, heavy shielding, and gravitic composites. I added 1 gear upgrade module, physical resistance upgrade. Helmet. Here is my matching bounty hunter helmet. I added these legendary traits: O2 filter, hacker, incendiary, and mercenary. I added 4 helmet mods: EM shielding, sensor array, heavy shielding, and gravitic composites. I added 1 gear upgrade module, energy resistance upgrade. Pack. Finally, here's my pack. I didn't like the look of the bounty hunter pack, so I used the Trackers Alliance version. I added these legendary traits: combat veteran, galvanized, armor plated, aerial advantage. I added 3 pack mods: hazard protection, regeneration, balanced boost pack. I added 1 gear upgrade module, physical resistance upgrade. Conclusion. I'm not entirely pleased with all of these choices. There's probably more I could do to optimize resistance to damage and environmental conditions. Here you can see those stats without and with a spacesuit. I'm also not thrilled with the Tier 4 legendary options that we got in Freelanes. There are probably mods by third parties which add more variety, but I'd like to see a bit more creativity in the vanilla game. Overall though, I'm thrilled that I could spend a bunch of credits and X-Tech to customize my gear like this. I plan to take it all with me through the next Unity jump, thanks to the QED container that I've continued to upgrade. Thank you, Bethesda, for adding these new gear options and capabilities in free lanes. And thank you to all my subscribers. Please consider subscribing to show YouTube that you enjoy positive and honest Starfield content. In addition to videos, I also post to the community tab for this channel on a daily basis. If you subscribe, you'll see these posts in your YouTube feed. Special thanks to all channel members. I hope you're enjoying our private Discord server and early access to these videos, and I'll have another members-only live stream at some point in the near future. If you'd like to know more about membership, click the join button on the channel. I use your contributions to pay for drives for capturing footage and to buy creations to review. If you made it to this part of the video, please leave a comment with the word upgrade. Check out my other videos and please tell your friends about the channel. My name is Richard. I will see you in the Starfield.